of all them sad Sundays, ride home on that MARTA train. It's different, bro. New quarterback. Yeah, this ain't Ritter, bro. Raheem gon' make sure everything cool, just like our kicker, bro. And you can't catch Bijan with a crew. Just take a picture, bro. And we gon' win way more than we lose. Yeah, we done up the score. Yeah, bro. In the field, but my seat's high as hell, though. But I put the filter on the pic so you can't tell, though. Say 28-3 around me, you gon' feel my shell toes. R.I.P. Kobe, but 24 AJ Terrell, bro. Yeah, bro. In the bird nest and y'all laying eggs, though. Even if we lose, the game gon' still be a celeb show. Saying that you been down since day one, but I can't tell, though. If you really was, you would be screaming ATL, bro. Yeah, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. Man, I'm telling you, this our season. If you don't believe it, bet. Ain't nobody going back and forth with y'all, man. 12-5. 12-5. Put your money down. Ain't nobody got no time to talk about. The soccer team about to go crazy in the dome, too. United we stand. Divided we fall, I'm telling you. The Hawks gonna go crazy, too. I swear the Braves about to get it back together, man. It's our season. Everything I swear on everything, man. Y'all ain't touching us, man. New quarterback. Shout out my quarterback. Go crazy, cousins. All they talk about you, go crazy, cousins. Come back. That's my cousin now. That's my cousin now. That's my cousin now.
That's my cousin now.
I'm telling you, watch what happens.
But it's a family divided right now. Talking about that's my cousin now. The family is torn right now, Kurt. We're back for another episode. Podcast the music off, Will. Music still going, Will. We good? Will, we good? Oh, I'm talking to you, nigga. I'm making sure we good. I done called your name 10 times. It's all good, man. We're back, you know what I'm saying, for another episode of the Next2Ball podcast. Good morning to Atlanta. Good afternoon to Georgia. Good evening to the world. Welcome back for season 2. Another, for the 4th straight week, another losing Monday. I mean, the turn that this team is taking from October to December 7th, December 8th, December 9th is insanity. And I blame media a lot, because media had Falcons fans' heads fucked up this summer when they told us, they convinced us that Kirk was this guy. And in my mind, I just knew in my mind, logically, you know what I'm saying? Logically, just getting a 36-year-old coming off an Achilles injury just didn't sound right anyway. But I was like, maybe they know some shit I don't know. Maybe because this is why they get paid the big bucks. Maybe they know something I don't know. I am convinced we are an organization ran by idiots at this point. Idiots and a senile person in Arthur Blank. I am at this. It's nothing else you can do. I knew. I had my doubts about Raheem. I told y'all last week that I was never a believer. I said when we got Raheem, I said I preferred. These were the coaches on the market when we got Raheem. Bill Belichick, Harbaugh, and Raheem Morris. Guess who the Falcons went with? The nigga who ain't won shit. The nigga who's been here before. That's the crazy part. It's like the Falcons ain't seen this shit before. Again, I can't stress this. I could understand if Kirk was a rookie and we took a chance on a rookie. This has been Kirk Cousins his whole life. Not only that, I'm not going to even say it's been his whole life, because this last month of football he done played, not only is it the worst football he's played in his career, this is some of the worst football we've seen in NFL history. In NFL history. You know, the last time we saw somebody go a month with 0 touchdowns at quarterback, the 70s. The 70s. It's been literally 50 years. Black people is in school with white people now. That's the last time a quarterback went a month without throwing a touchdown. It was segregation. Ruby Bridges was like 6 years old the last time that shit happened. The fuck are we doing, Kirk? And this is the crazy part. I can see if this nigga was on like a Russell Wilson contract, we're paying this nigga $100. I have to stress it every week. I know I come in here and I say the same thing every week, but I have to stress it. $180 million. $180 million. We can't get past the fact that we're paying this nigga $180 million, and he's the biggest problem on the team. Now, Sunday, we look like a collective piece of shit. I'm not going to lie. Everybody looked bad. It was plays, busted coverages all over the field. Only person that looked good, I could say Bijan. Tyler Algier, they had a good game. Our running backs always have a good game. Our O-line, which is supposed to be one of our strong points, these niggas was holding everybody. These niggas was acting like it was prom night the way they was holding bitches on the goddamn line. Like, what are we? We had 10 offensive penalties. We had 10 offensive penalties for 120 yards. We had a football field and a quarter worth of penalties. You can't win no football game like that. Look at all the shit we got to overcome to win a game. We got a quarterback who clearly went colorblind. He clearly don't know which team he's on. Kurt forgot. Kurt forgot yesterday that he didn't play with Minnesota. He forgot for like 3 or 4 possessions. He thought he was still throwing it to Justin Jefferson. That's where them picks came from. He just knew he was still a Viking. That's how he played. I'm so disappointed in Kurt. I just don't understand. I mean, I guess I don't know how it would feel like if you got 180 million. I guess you don't really have no feelings like that. Like anytime things go bad, I can resort back and go home and lay on my money and I feel better. But just as a pride thing, these niggas cut you for Sam Darnold. This was supposed to be your revenge game, your comeback game, and you go up there and throw two interceptions, no tutties. Like, what do you leave what do you say when you leave out of that stadium? Boy, I sure showed my old team then. I sure showed Minnesota why they cut me. I got them then. Justin Jefferson was looking so happy to see you in another jersey. He was like, hey, guys, it's going to be a lot of overthrown balls today. There's going to be a lot of passes y'all going to have a chance to get. Byron Murphy catch one hand. I wanted to put him in the Falcon jersey. Fuck it. Can you play tight end? Because Kyle Pitts can't. Kyle Pitts can't. And niggas was saying all last week, they'd be like, I be too hard on Kyle Pitts. So they was like, Kurt don't throw on the ball. Kurt slapped that nigga in the face mask Sunday. Kurt slapped him in the face mask with the pigskin. Kyle dropped it, and Kurt ain't throw it to him no more. And I respect that. Can't even be mad at it. We started off as a team in the beginning of the season, couldn't get a sack. The league low in sacks per game. The league low in sack total over the first 9-10 games. We flipped that. Now we sacking everybody and can't defend nothing on the deep side. D. Alford, God bless his heart. Did y'all see when D. Alford fell all out on the ground with Justin Jefferson? It looked like a fair catch, how wide open Justin Jefferson was. Justin Jefferson was turned around waiting on the ball. D. Alford laying on the ground like it's nap time in kindergarten, as if he done just had graham crackers and milk. And it wasn't even his fault. It just looked so bad that he was on the ground. Jesse Bates got baited, pun intended, got baited out of a Sam Darnold pass, and we was in threes. D. Alford has the right side. Jesse Bates has top middle. AJ has left. We send Justin Simmons on a blitz. It's third down, mind you. We send Justin Simmons on a blitz. The blitz gets home. Justin Simmons, I guess he thought it was flag football, and he tapped Sam Darnold on the waist and let him run by, then drop a 50-yarder. D. Alford turns around too late. As he's turning around, he sees Jesse Bates breaking out of his position that he's supposed to be covering in the zone. So he tries to revert back, but he goes still to the right side, realizing that Justin Jefferson is in the middle of the field, and then he's just uncoordinated at that point. He got 2 left feet at that point. He tried to do a Cupid shuffle to turn around and get to the ball, and he just fell. But that's the type of day we was having. D. Alford, and look, I give praise on this show. I give what's due. I'm a huge D. Alford, Richie Grant, Clark Phillips fan. I didn't see too much of Richie Grant Sunday, but D. Alford and Clark Phillips, y'all niggas look like y'all done played football and got drafted from Georgia perimeter. I don't know what type of defense y'all niggas was playing Sunday. The type of coverages y'all was in, that wasn't NFL football. It wasn't. Give your jersey back, at least for a week. That's why I said start paying these niggas by quarters. If you start paying these niggas by quarters, they'll play better. Let me see how you played in the first 15 minutes. All right, here go your check. You want a little bit more? Do some more in the second. That's how I see it. You got 3 holding penalties on you in the first quarter. You don't get paid in the first quarter. You ain't get no holding penalties in the second. I cut you a little something. You feel me? Kurt shouldn't have no money left on his tab. Kurt shouldn't have $1 left. Kurt should be broke out of his 180. If they pay it in segments like that, Kurt's out. He's in debt with us right now. The football that he's playing, and it's crazy. It like I said last week, the 2 things we came into the season thinking that we didn't have to worry about was quarterback play and kicking. And those have become the two shakiest things on our team. And it's sad how we've spiraled out of playoff contention. Fuck playoff contention, because the only reason we can even talk about playoff contention is because we in this weak-ass division. If we was in any other division in the league, not just the NFC, if this Falcons team took this same record to any other division in the league, we wouldn't even be considering playoffs. It wouldn't be a thought. The only reason it can be a thought is because we playing with some other sorry-ass niggas who really ain't even that sorry no more. The Bucks are really about to kick us out of the playoffs. It's really wild. It's really wild how Baker Mayfield has turned his life around in Tampa. It's really wild. It's insane. It's insane to see. I said 3 weeks ago, I said if Baker Mayfield was winning more games, he'd be in MVP talk. Look where we at now. Look where we at now. When I said it, he was like 5-7. Ain't lost a game since. And we ain't won a game since. We ain't won a game since we marched to New Orleans. Since we went down there and acted like we was a winning team, acted like we traveled and shit, all on Bourbon Street. What the fuck was that, Birds? I'm still stuck. We ain't won a game since we lost to New Orleans, bro. Since they put that voodoo on us, since they put that Stanley L Nats from holes on us, we ain't won a fucking game. It just is what it is. We had a few bright spots. One bright spot I will say, you remember last week, Will, we was calling him number 17. Arnold Ebiketie, he had 2 more sacks this week. He's coming along. We had Ray McLeod. He had 8 catches for 120. He was having a great game. But then I guess the coaches was like, you sticking out too much from the team, so you need to look sorry. So he comes out on the kick return and fumbles the ball. So the Vikings go up 14. And I guess that's what coaches want everybody to be sorry. We can't have standout players. Everybody needs to suck. So that's why they was like, Ray, you doing too much. Start looking like the rest of the team, or we're going to have to put you on a better team. Like, if you want to play better, you're going to have to go somewhere else, because we only playing mediocre over here. Like, that's why Jesse Bates was in Defensive Player of the Year talk. That mistake he made and got D. Alford embarrassed like that, I don't know what the fuck that was. Like, that was just, a blown coverage out of all blown coverages. Nigga, he was at least 30 yards off the ball. Sam Darnold is still in the backfield. Are you telling me you about to scramble from 30 yards to come make a sack on Sam Darnold? Let the linebacker, what the fuck are the other 10 niggas on the team for? Let them do you not trust the team that much where you think you got to leave the end zone to come tackle a nigga in midfield? Is that how much you don't trust us? It's wild. It's wild. Pull up the play. Pull up the play somewhere. Can we pull it up on YouTube? Pull up the play. I want niggas to see D. Alford, because D. Alford does look bad on this play. He looks horrible. But if you look at the top 22 view, you'll see, nigga, it's Jesse Bates' fault. He was the prime defender on this play. He had the whole top. D. Alford just knew he had back help because he's been getting back help from Jesse Bates since last year. Jesse Bates ain't never made a crazy play like this. The 2 top niggas on our team, the 2 top paid niggas was making crazy plays. It's really baffling, bro. It's really baffling. And we ain't gonna be able to pull it up. All right, we can do. Okay. Go look at the play on your own time. Go look at the play on you, because you need to see this shit. What Melvin said. No, baby, they need to hear this. They need to hear this shit. God damn it, Birds. I just couldn't. I mean, I knew it was gonna be a loss, but to lose by 21 to your replacement is really sad, Kurt. It's really sad. Sam Darnold, I told y'all, I said last week, I said, nigga, if you want your contract renewed, if you want to be in MVP talks, you goddamn want to make a all-pro team, play the Falcons. Play the Falcons. Sam Darnold is currently in MVP talk right now. He has an 11-2 team, and he just put up 42 with 5 touchdowns, 342 on the Falcons. 340, how does that sound? Imagine if we was in year 2021 and I told you Sam Darnold's throwing for 5 touchdowns and 350 yards on the team with no picks. You'd have me drug tested. There's no way possible. It's insanity. And to think that we were, from where we started, to think that we were a playoff team or even a Super Bowl, I had Super Bowl hopes, the way they boosted my head. Like, I'm back now. I'm back. I'm sober now. I'm back. I know who we are now. We are a team. We are a perennial 7-10 team. I've been alive for 31 years. Damn, no, I haven't. 33 years. Fuck, I'm old as shit. I've been alive for 33 years. The Falcons have had 6 winning seasons in my life. 6. We are who we are. We are who we are. We in what year are we in? We're in 2024. In 2020, we had Matt Ryan, 7-10. Let Matt Ryan go, we get Marcus Mariota, 7-10. Let Marcus Mariota go, get Desmond Ridder. We did Desmond Ridder and Taylor Haneke same year, 7-10. What are we right now? 6-7, looking towards 7-10. Look, don't matter the coach. Arthur Smith tried it, left. We with Raheem now. He's looking the same way. It's us. It's us. It's a culture. It's a culture. I don't know what we can do. The best advice I have for us is we need to relocate. We need to try another city. It's the area we're in. It's the area. We may need to move to where the Braves at. Just go on and move to Cobb County Falcons. Because we can't do it here. We can't do it. We need to be right next to Truist. We can't do it. We can't do it in Fulton. It ain't gonna work. I don't know if it's because we tore down them ladies' churches. I don't know if it's because we cursed Mike Vick. I don't know if it's because we sent Matt Ryan home the wrong way. I don't know what the fuck it is. But I do have a feeling that I may pass away before the Falcons win a championship. So many people have died since the Falcons have never won a championship. So everybody who's ever died in life, on the earth, they all died without seeing the Falcons win a championship. I could just be the next line of niggas to die and never see these niggas win a championship. Because if you're going to die without seeing them win a championship. That's inevitable. That's inevitable. All people who have died, if I get to heaven and I say, hey, y'all know down on earth the Falcons just won a championship, they go, nah, God, you got to send me back. It's going down. It's going down. You done flipped the script. Because the script is written. The script is written for us. We are abysmal. We are abysmal right now. To go from 6-3 to 6-7, I've seen it a couple times. All the times I've seen it, it was with the Falcons. This serious shit. I seen. Like I say, the first time Raheem Morris was here, we lost 4 straight. Dan Quinn started off a season 0-5. I remember Mike Smith started off a season 6-2. We finished 8-8. Like, just magical. I don't know how. I mean, just the epic collapse. That's it. Is it? That's the highlights. Okay, it's coming. Cause niggas need to see this. I think it happened at 14. Cause we came out turned. Watch the whole highlights. We gonna watch them. I ain't tripping. We came out. The first drive was great. I was like, okay, we had something going. Kurt was moving. Kurt was pounding people up. He looked like he was ready to go against his old team. Did he threw that pick? He threw that pick. It was such an unexplainable pick because it's like, where are you trying to go? Like, where are you trying? Who do you see? Kurt don't have no throw away the ball button. He don't know how to throw away the ball. Did he do this in Minnesota? He was like this in Minnesota, on and off like this. Real roller coaster ride, huh? Real roller coaster. And that's what I expected from Kurt. But niggas had convinced me that he wasn't that no more. Niggas had convinced me that Kurt had got over all that. He was over the hump, and this was his time. This was his year. Kurt may be, right now, maybe the worst starting quarterback in the league right now. I'm serious. I'm serious as shit, bro. It's really crazy. Like, literally, I can't think of a worse starting quarterback. Aaron Rodgers, maybe. Maybe Aaron Rodgers. Maybe. But I'd take my fucking chances. I'd take my chances. Dak Prescott, baby. But Dak Prescott ain't even playing no more. They got Cooper Rush in there now. And I know I'd take Cooper Rush right now over Kirk Cousins. So the question comes, when do we go to Penix? That's what the people want to know. When do we go to Penix? Because right now the season is still in the balance. We have a chance to win the division. I just feel like, for me personally, I just feel at what cost? At what cost? Because we were trying to win a division for what? For what now? To do what? Just to go to the playoffs? No, let's go on and really build something here. Because right now this is false. We did a false one. We dressed it up. These are instant potatoes, and I thought they skinned them. I thought they cut them up. I thought they put them in the whipper. They didn't do none of that. These are instant white potatoes. Right out the box. They gave us Hungry Jack. Angela, I thought we had skinned potatoes for my family. I thought they made real potatoes for Thanksgiving as a team, and they made instant potatoes. It's a fake team. Because you can tell when instant potatoes made, you can tell, you don't never tell that day, you tell the next day. After they sit in the fridge and that water settled in them and they be all wet and soggy and shit. They look like grits and shit. Real potato, they still lumpy the next day. We ain't got that. We got falsetto potatoes. We got falsetto. This ain't real. I mean, it's inexplicable, the downfall of Kirk Cousins right now. I was just saying, Angelo, he literally may be the worst starting quarterback in the league right now. Give me one. Tell me. I said Aaron Rodgers. I couldn't think of nobody else. Right now, it would have 2 weeks ago I may have said Bryce Young or some shit like that. I'd take Bryce Young over Kirk Cousins right now. He's not a starter though. They are their third quarterback. They are their third. I'd take Daniel. Give me Daniel Jones. He's not their quarterback no more. Daniel Jones was on the Vikings yesterday, looking like, boy, I should have told my agent to try the Falcons. They got to open it. They going to have an open it if it's not open yet. He could have told management, keep me in mind. I see where this is going for y'all. Keep me in mind. keep me in your thoughts, because I see where it's headed. I mean, the interceptions that Curtis throwing, like, and then this the thing, like, see, so like that pass right there to Darnell Mooney, that's like a 40-yard bomb down the field, a straight dot. He'll do little plays like that, which makes us not be able to bench him. Like, okay, we can't after that play. We in the red zone now with 2 seconds left. We can't bench him right now. But then he'll come in and throw another inopportune pick at the wrong time. But it's like, nigga, you done made this bet. Now, why put the rookie in to suffer through that? This your shit. You wipe it up. I wouldn't dare. If I was Michael Penn, don't put me in. Hell no. He did that shit. That's his shit. The fuck, then they gonna be mad at me. Then they gonna be like, hey, we wasted the first. Try that shit next year. This Kirk Cousins, this is what I was saying last year. This is what I was saying last week. That's his ship. He need to sink with it. We did all that money. Raheem need to sync with it. Terry Fontenot need to sync with it. Don't try to patch this shit up now, because that's all y'all been doing is little patchwork. All for the last 3-4 years since Matt Ryan left. All y'all been doing is trying to patch shit up. We'll throw a player in here, throw a vet in here, spend a little money right here. Overall, we're gonna have a whole bunch of one and done veterans and shit, and goddamn just try to cover this shit up and make it. Only reason we can do that is because the division is so sorry. If we was in any other division, this shit wouldn't be tolerated, because we'd be last in the division every season. Put us in any other division in the league, AFC East, AFC West, we can't compete. Even the AFC West, that's a trash-ass division. That's a who-wants-it-ass division. With the, not the AFC West, the NFC West, with the Rams, the Seahawks, the Cardinals, and and the 49ers. They fighting for it. They all like some 7 and shit, 7 and something. Nigga, we can't hang with that. We can't. If we was over there had to see Kyler Murray twice a year, we'd be fucked up. Geno Smith just put up 40 in Atlanta this year. What are we talking about? We can't hang in none of these other divisions. Put us anywhere else in the league. Not with the AFC. That's Buffalo. We can't go to the North. We can't go to the NFC North. We can't go nowhere. NFC North got 3 teams that's gonna make it. We can't go no fucking where. We can't go hang with the Patriots because they got the Bills. Like, we can't go hang ain't nowhere in the league that's safe for the Falcons except right here. And we can't even win this one. And we spending $180 million on a 36. Who is making the decision? That's what I'm saying. Who's making these decisions? Because there was so many quarterbacks open. Lamar Jackson would have took 180 to come to the Falcons. If you giving $100 mil guaranteed, a lot of niggas would have took $100 mil guaranteed. Niggas would have restructured their contract to get to the Falcons if you offered them $100 mil guaranteed. We said, nah, we straight on that. What we need. Did you see that nigga who ain't played since last September? That's what we need. You like that? Yeah, that's what we need. That tickled our fancy right there. That's just it's insane to me. It's insane. The play decisions we make, the play calling we make. Like yesterday, we went for it on 4th and 2. We made it on the first drive. Then we come back on the second drive. We on like the 31-yard line. We didn't go for it. We get another 4th and 2 on the very next drive. Punt it. Like, what are we doing? If you're going to be aggressive, be aggressive. Don't bitch out after you see it don't work. If this is the game plan, stick with the game plan. Now you start getting timid and shit. Now we kicking field goals. Minnesota has a sign on their bench say you won't beat us with field goals. Kirk knew this. He was just there. They were so excited to have Kirk on the schedule this week. And lo and behold, this will be the final straw right here. This will be the final straw. And I'm done talking about the Falcons. This will be the final straw. Next week, we play the Las Vegas Raiders. Adrian McConnell got hurt. That was their starting quarterback. They have Desmond Ridder starting next week. If the Falcons lose to Desmond Ridder, oh man. I can't even fathom. If we lose, and it's building up. It's building. I can see Desmond Ridder, 400 yards, 4 touchdowns. Desmond Ridder is going to look like Josh Allen next week, and I'm so scared. He's going to have the best game of his career, and it's going to put all the questions back on the Falcons. Because we've already had 2 reunions this year. We lost our first reunion to Pittsburgh, Arthur Smith. Arthur Smith was telling Mike Tomlin, you don't have to score touchdowns on these niggas. I was just a coach. You don't have to put up no coach. As long as we can get in field goal range, we can beat these niggas. And lo and behold, they won 18-10. We scored, bro, we the only team. We did this 3 weeks in a row. We outgained niggas in yards, have more have more first downs, have more sacks, and we still lose the game. It's unfathomable. We've done it twice this year. We done had more touchdowns than a team. How do you have more? That don't even mean what? You have more touchdowns than the team and you lose. Like, it's unfathomable how we lose. This is record-breaking shit that we're doing. And like I said, I wouldn't even trip on Kirk as much if he wasn't one of the highest-paid quarterbacks in the league. You can't be the highest-paid quarterback in the league and not scoring touchdown for months at a time. What are we talking about? How does that even work? What mind does that? Nigga, the only reason we can't bench him is because of how much he's getting paid. If he was getting paid $1 less, he'd be packed up and gone. Desmond Ridder had this type of run twice in Atlanta. He got benched twice. Taylor Heineke had this run. He got benched. Marcus Mariota had this run, and he went and made a show on Netflix. He went to acting. He made the quarterback. Kirk Cousins was on the quarterback with him. And that's probably where Atlanta got fooled. It was Kirk Cousins, Patrick Mahomes, and Marcus Mariota, and they were showing how hard Kirk worked every morning and shit like that. And I'm sure our front office was watching that shit like, we like him. We like his heart. We like his spunk. And then his wife was from Georgia. She went to UGA and shit. They was like he was going to settle here and shit. He's always been a hometown boy and shit like that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I want to win, bro. Just like I told these niggas, we don't need no black coach. We need a coach that done won some shit. Raheem ain't won in no spot he's been in. We love picking up niggas who ain't won nothing, who ain't won a damn thing. Them be the niggas we target on the free agency list. Not no MVPs and shit like that. We'll never do no shit like that. Like, I don't understand the thought process that goes into the Falcons. I don't know who to blame more, because like I know the play calling, I would guess the play calling is limited with Zach Robinson because we got the only immobile quarterback in the league. Like, I can't think of another. If you're immobile right now, you're not having a winning record. That's just what it is. All the immobile quarterbacks from Aaron Rodgers, Matt Stafford barely got a winning record. Fucking Kirk Cousins. I really can't think of too many other quarterbacks in the league that don't run. It's becoming that type of league. With all the speed you have on defense, you need it to be an 11-on-11 game. And when you're immobile in today's NFL, you make it a 10-on-11 game. And it's so easy for these fast-ass linebackers who running 4.3s and shit to just pin their ears back and get to your ass if you're not even going to step up in the pocket. Kirk can't even move his feet in the pocket. Like, damn run for a scramble. This nigga can't just slide up. Like, everything hurts him. Everything. He's in pain all the time. Looks like everything. It looks like you know how when you just sit and you just can't move, like everything, it hurt to blow your nose and shit. It's like everything hurts Kirk. It's like when he say hike, that hurt. Like everything, you can't touch this nigga. You can't touch this nigga. Only thing, he just won't be out for the season. I don't want injury on no nigga. But a little COVID won't hurt Kirk Cousins. Just a little COVID, just some time to get his mind right. Just some time. And I don't know what the hesitancy is because I've seen plenty of opportunities at this point and within the last month to put in Michael Penix. At this point, I don't know what the hesitancy is on our coaching staff. Because why did you draft this nigga at 8? How much do you really want us to suffer? So if we lose this weekend to Vegas, is that when they put him in? Like at what point was Terry Fontenot and Raheem Morris say, all right, enough is enough? Because how bad does it have to get? Because apparently a month worth of no touchdowns ain't bad enough. Like, it has to get worse than that. So I'm trying to see how bad does it really have to be for these folks to be like, all right, Kirk, now it's time for you to sit down. Next game, because I said that last game, and then he came out this game and then threw another 2 interceptions and lost by 21. He got skunked. He got skunked by his old team. He got skunked. You never should get skunked by niggas you knew. Like, you should be coming in with the game plan. You played for this coach. You knew the wideouts. Now these niggas is goddamn looking at you like you was the problem. They looking at you like, we told y'all what we could have did if we didn't have Kirk. They is 11. They changed one thing. They changed what? Mike can change one thing. They didn't change their line. They didn't go get a new defense. They changed one thing, in which we thought was a downgrade. We thought it was a downgrade. We thought, oh yeah, the Vikings ain't trying to do that. They got Sam Darnold. These niggas is Super Bowl contenders. They always be like, you just need a quarterback. That's what we thought we needed. Well, damn it, we picked the wrong. We need Sam Darnold. I want to see what Sam Darnold look like in the fact, because they always talk about all the weapons Kirk got and shit. Well, let me see what because I see what Sam Darnold could do with weapons. He now it just got to be like the Jets organization is a bad organization. And who the fuck did he go to after the Jets? He went somewhere else that was even worse than the Jets. Now I got to look up. Now, see, well, it was Carolina. You see how sorry the Falcons is? Y'all got me researching Sam Darnold's career. I got to look back where Sam Darnold went to now to check on these franchises that failed him. They failed Sam Darnold. It's the only explanation. Because he's an MVP contender in Minnesota. I don't know where we go from here. But to lose this division with not only with the lead we had, but with the expectations we had, I mean, I don't see how our GM Terry Fontenot doesn't get fired. Raheem would be going in the next week in the next season on the hot seat for sure. Even after one season, there's no way you can have two stints at a team, both of them losing seasons, and with the team that loaded. Nigga, they gave you a pass. They gave Raheem Morris a pass the first time because he didn't pick the team. He came in as an interim coach. So all right, I get that. But this time, nigga, you was our first. We picked you. We picked Raheem before we picked the quarterback. You had full disclosure on everything we wanted to do. You was in every meeting. You and Terry Fontenot was doing black handshakes and shit. That's what they was talking about. It was like the soul is back in Atlanta. They was like Offset died, but Takeoff died, but we got goddamn Raheem. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, this what they was saying. They said he playing music around the locker room and shit. He be dancing. He roll his pants up cool as shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. They don't need that. They need some niggas that's gonna make them niggas wear suits to the game. That's what they need. They need a nigga that's gonna make them cut their hair and shit. It ain't no discipline, ain't no structure. The only way you can have them type of blown coverages where niggas just running off the rail like that, trying to make these superhero ass plays from the defensive backfield, is no structure. No, nigga, y'all don't respect nobody. Cause the coaches sit your ass down for some shit like that. That's just discipline. There's no discipline, not structure, it's discipline. We undisciplined as a team, especially on defense. Especially we got some, well no, I can't even say especially on defense because we got a quarterback that throw a pick a quarter. He take every 12 minutes, he got to throw one to the other team. It don't even sit. A game don't even feel good to Kirk if he don't let one go to the other team. Like, I ain't do something right today. I just do something. Hey, cornerback, come here. Let me hit you with this dot real quick. So they say Kyle Pitts gives up on routes. You'll never know with Kirk. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I did see Kyle Pitts get hit in the numbers yesterday a couple times. Yeah, I said, well, the 3 times that Kirk threw it to him, but shit, by the time Kirk threw it to him, we needed them catches. So I can't keep risking it on a nigga who we not even sure is he running the routes full or not. Thank God for Drake London. Drake London, Darnell Mooney, Bijan Robinson, and I guess Jesse Bates and AJ Terrell, them are 5. They should hold open tryouts for the other 47 spots. Just open tryouts in Atlanta. And if you've ever, you know how like if you got drafted in the military and if you get kicked out, then you can't go back. If you played for the Falcons, you can't attend the tryouts. If you ever played for the Falcons, you can't attend these open tryouts we about to have. We about to have to do this shit like Invincible, where Mark Wahlberg played for the Eagles. We got to do it just like that, where he tried out. Cause we need so much shit right now. I don't know how it went so bad. I was so hyped. A month ago, bro, you couldn't tell me shit. We was coming off a Cowboy win. Like, we was at the top of the world literally a month ago, bro. It was Kirktober. Like, they made it a thing. It was Kirk Cochains. He was rapping. We grind no cap. We walk in your trap and take over. Where's that? A nigga said, he walk in traps and politely ask them for directions. That's what he does now. He ain't walking no trap and taking over no trap. That's what it is. Be yourself, man. That's what the problem is. Young niggas pay attention, bro. Y'all kids out there, be yourself, man. Because when you try to be something you ain't, you end up like Kirk Cousins. He came over here trying to rap and shit like that. He should have stuck with that old Tim McGraw shit he had going and been a good old country boy that like wearing Coles and fucking Marshalls and shit. Now he over here trying to dress like goddamn CITI City Trends, and he fuck it up. This shit is embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. Though. In a way, I feel like it's hard for me to feel bad for niggas who make $100 million. But in a way, I do feel bad for Kirk Cousins because I don't know if it's some of it is decision making, but some of it is the decline. Like it has to be. Like the arm strength has to be declining. It has to be. The mobility, the legs, it has like on some of them throws, his arms look shot. His arm looks shot. Even when he overthrow it, he done threw it all out. Like he giving it his all. So I mean, it's when do we say it's over? Like it's at 4 games. Vegas. But see, I felt like once you see what his replacement did with the same team that he had, that's enough for me. That's enough for me. But if they didn't put him in after that last pick, I figured they weren't gonna put him in anyway. Because he threw a pick in the 4th quarter that kind of sealed the game. But we still had a chance to win. But so I guess they just, I guess, like I said, they may just, long as we in playoff contention. But this is my thing. And Lo said, as long as we're in playoff contention, they'll keep Kurt in. But this is my thing. He is single-handedly taking us out of playoff. He's the only reason we're falling out of playoff contention. There is literally no other, I won't say he's the only reason. He's the biggest reason we're falling out of playoff contention. So, I mean, if we want to stay in playoff contention, we need to fix what's keeping us from it. He's ailing us for playoffs. Like we were there. We were in it. We were in the thick of it. We were goddamn 3rd in the NFC. We wasn't even talking goddamn, you know what I'm saying, just winning the division. We talking, let's goddamn see if we can goddamn get a bye game. Now we weren't gonna never realistically catch Detroit, but shit, it was a thought. It was a conversation. Now, nigga, we under 500. We under 500 with a new quarterback. As far as disappointing teams go, 2 of them playing right now on Monday Night Football. These are 2 of the most disappointing teams in the league. The Cowboys and the Bengals. Nigga, the Falcons and the Jets right on their ass. As far as disappointments go, I can't tell you which one worse. As a disappointment, the worst disappointment, it's probably neck and neck with the shit, the off season. Because one thing I will say about the Cowboys, even though they're a disappointment, they didn't add shit this season. All they did was put money in niggas' pockets. So they were kind of when you go get Ezekiel Elliott again, nigga, you knew you weren't really trying to do nothing. Joe Burrow is probably having one of the best NFL seasons statistically ever. They just can't close the game out. Their defense is just, it might as well be me playing safety and shit. They can't stop anything. The Jets and the Falcons though, they went and got a quarterback, a wideout, a running back, a coach. Fired a coach, fired a GM. They did everything. That's why I say they some huge disappointments. Like, these niggas trying. They did a whole revamp. It got worse. Dare I say, it got worse. Look, niggas gonna say what y'all want about Desmond Ridder. That nigga ain't never went 4 games without throwing a touchdown. Now, he may throw 3-4 picks in the middle of it, but he gonna throw some touchdowns. He'll at least run for one. He'll at least run for a touchdown. That's what that's what legs do for you. He'll at least run for a touchdown. Kurt ain't doing nothing. He ain't, the chain, we been took that chain back. Kurt should be worried about getting robbed in Atlanta right now. Kurt can't walk the streets right now. All that, I'm at Buckhead and I'm at Bando Wings and he at Trap Cafe and all. He can't do that shit no more. Nigga, lay Kirk ass down. You know how much money we losing on Kirk? Niggas is betting everything on Kirk right now, nigga. We lose a game we're not supposed to lose. What? Kirk ain't do shit. Kirk ain't safe out here, boy. Kirk is in a pickle, bro. I hope he get it together. He in a pickle right now. He's in a bind. With that whole set it off. I'm in a bind, Nate. Kurt is in a bind right now. I'm in a bind, Nate. Kurt is fucked up right now, man. So, like I say, bro, it's a week-to-week league. A win fixes all. A win does fix all. If Kirk comes out and does good against Vegas, we have to sit back and reconsider. You know what I'm saying? That's another week that Michael Penix can't play. But nigga, I'm a bad first half, nigga. Then this is the only, and this is why I said last week. The only thing is saving Kurt is he's having these badass games on the road. If he was having these games at the house where the fans could boo him and they could hear the frustration in us, because Arthur Blank stand on the sideline every game. I guess he want to be close to the paramedics and shit, just in case it's his last quote. You know what I'm saying? So was Arthur Blank hear us booing the fuck out of Kirk Cousins? Like that next home game, let him fuck up that game. Let him fuck up. Michael Penix will be in by the second half. Let Michael Penix will be in. So I don't even know if I wanted to come to that, but it's just I'm ready for the real change. I'm ready for the real revamp. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's darkest before the light. You know what I'm saying? That's just how shit works. But nigga, these niggas keep trying to pussyfoot around the issue instead of doing a real reset. They keep trying to just plug in shit and just trying to make it work. They've been doing it since Matt Ryan left. Like they did it with Mariota. Then they thought they could sneak in a Desmond Ridder in the third round when all them quarterbacks went first round. Then they did it with Tyler Heineke. Like, why do we keep going to get Commanders quarterbacks? Like, I don't know what the deal is with them. But yeah, we just want all their backups. All the niggas that didn't start in Commanders can come start for the Falcons. Yeah, so that's weird in itself. And then we try to patch it with a nigga that's coming off an ACL injury. I mean, and when we look back on history, you know, I know the Jets got fleeced, but the season that Kirk Cousins is having, nigga, this will be talked about. This will be only reason it ain't been talked about as much as the Jets been talked about is because the Jets already been eliminated from the playoffs. We just ain't been eliminated yet, so they technically still got a chance. Let us get eliminated from the playoffs before we even get there. Let us finish under 500 after we done spent all that money on this team. We done spent money on wideouts. We done spent money on quarterbacks. When they got a new coach, let us fuck around and still not make the playoffs. The league might come down. I hope that's how bad it get. You remember when the Sixers was so bad? David Stern stepped in and was like, you know what? I'ma just take over the team. I'ma just take, because y'all clearly don't know how to run an organization. That's where the Falcons is at right now. We're going on year 67 and no championship. Because I definitely don't see one this year. I'm counting this year. It's 66, but I'm locking this one in. We ain't getting one this year. This one over with. That was, I got to go make another song. I made a song, you know what I'm saying? Said 12 and 5. I said a lot of shit. I said a lot of bullshit in the song. Yeah, they should be suing me any day now. For any day now for any day now for defamation. Yeah, me and that Drake lawyer, they all working on a case against me right now. Yep. They said Drake a pedophile. I said the Falcons was 12 and 5. It's been lies spewed. It's been lies spewed all over the internet. I'm part to blame, so I should be getting locked up any second now. This could be my last episode. Luckily for us, off of the losers, let me get to some champions, some SEC champions. Shout out to my Bulldogs. Handle business. That's two times we beat Texas this year. I just want to shout that out. Horns down. How about them dogs? And shout out, I know Carson Beck got hurt. I know he ain't going first round now, Angelo. But he wasn't going first round anyway. But he definitely ain't going first round now. Shout out to Gunnar Stockton, who I've been calling for the last 2 years. 5-star recruit. Has the heart of a lion, and he's physical as fuck. Somebody check on him, though, because that last play where he got knocked unconscious, I'm sure he's supposed to. I thought he swallowed his mouthpiece. I just did the hit he took. And niggas be like, he's real tough to hold on to the ball. He didn't hold on to the ball. His nervous system shut down, and his arms just locked up, and the ball so happened to be in between them. And he just passed out with the ball in between his arms. He literally died on the field. It was one of the hardest hits I've seen in a long time in college football. And for them not to call targeted on it was even more insane. They said, no, that's a good hit. Out of all the hits they've been calling targeted on all season, they said that's acceptable. That guy that just died on the field, that's fine. But shout out to Georgia getting in. Shout out to Bama not. Yeah, roll tide that on back to the house. Y'all let SMU get in over y'all. But that's y'all fault, Bama. Y'all out here losing to Oklahoma by 2 and 3 touchdowns and losing to Vanderbilt and shit like that. What the fuck y'all expect? Miami didn't get in. Georgia got a bye. Whew. Imagine that. If I told you 7 weeks ago how Georgia was playing, if I told you after the Ole Miss game that Georgia was going to have a bye in the first round of the playoffs, niggas have been like, boy, yeah, let me get some of that crack. You know what I'm saying? Now we on we number 2. We back number 2. I dare say I'm not scared of Oregon. I'm not scared of Oregon. I'm not scared of anybody if the dogs gonna play defense like they play. Like if the defense gonna play, all you got to do, which I was trying to tell Carson Beck, which I'm also trying to explain to Kirk Cousins, all you have to do is not lose the game. We're not asking you to win the game. We just ask you not to be the reason we lose. We got enough pieces. We got enough talent to hold this shit down. Just don't be the cause of our losing. Don't throw picks. Throw the ball away when you don't have it. Slide. Shit like that. Make sure the ball gets into the running back's hand before you turn around. Simple shit. You see a blitz? Call it. Don't know the play? Call a timeout. Just be a game manager. That's all you have to do in these systems with these talented ass players, especially a team that Kirby Smart has. And I'm happy for Kirby Smart really putting his stamp on this generation of coaches, really becoming his own version of Nick Saban, carrying the torch of those Alabama coaches or whatever. This is his third SEC championship, and damn near can be his third overall NCAA championship. And I'm just proud of the dynasty that he's put together, man. It's gonna be exciting. These playoffs gonna be fun as fuck. I was hoping so bad that Colorado got in, and then when they didn't, I was hoping that they get a good bowl game, like a Bama or Miami or some shit like that. But they didn't want to make the money. They put Colorado versus BYU, I think. Nobody want to see that shit. Not for Shedeur. Shedeur fuck around, not even play that shit. Like, why the fuck do I need to play BYU? My stock is what it is. Yeah, I said Travis Hunter, they stock is what it is. Now they may play. I don't know if they're gonna play. I know some decisions are gonna be made for those type of players. Like Carson Beck, he's coming off an injury. This is his last season, whether they win or lose. I don't know if he's gonna play. You got to start thinking about, nigga, do I really want to risk my NFL? I'm already borderline first round anyway. Now, if I don't have an arm, I don't think I'll get drafted. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be those type of decisions getting made as the playoff. That's the only downfall of the extended playoff where you add 4 extra games after a season. Folks will really be done and start talking to their agents and stuff like that, getting ready for pro day and things of that nature. But now, with this extended season, you know what I'm saying, people got to play an extra 4-5 games. They damn near playing an NFL schedule right now in college. I mean, if you go to the championship, you done play 17 games. Like, that's just with it. The Bulldogs 13 games in already. Now, luckily, they got a month in between their next game, but still, it's just the changes that come with it. I'm excited to see the playoffs, though. Before I get out here, though, I do got to shout out my Hawks. 6-game winning streak. You see that, Will? 6 games. It got stopped the other night to Jokic. He had to put on a hell of a performance. He gave like 48 and 11. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you can do about that when a nigga doing all that type shit. But we beat LeBron. And let me say this. The age on LeBron is starting to show. It's evident and it looks bad at times. It looks bad. The lack of defense, it's not even willing to play. The lack of defense, he can't play because he's so old. Like, bro, niggas is looking for LeBron on ISOs now. Like, boy, call that pick. Get LeBron over here, boy. Because at the end of the day, he's still 40. Like, at the end of the day, like, as good as he is on offense, he can still get a bucket. He can still run on offense. Man, bring me him on this isolation. Let me work. I mean, I done seen the sorriest of sorry. Not even sorry, but I just seen niggas who don't even get ISOs go at LeBron lately. Like, DeAndre Hunter shouldn't be calling no ISO on LeBron. DeAndre Hunter shouldn't be calling ISOs on no fucking body. He should be worried about, are we going to keep him for next season? Hey, this nigga out here doing this on LeBron. Oh, I got one. I got a baby. I got a baby. It's sad. I mean, so I get it. I get it. But the worse the Lakers look, it's gonna make it look more and more obvious on why LeBron stayed this long, because the time has been overdue. He could have left on a high, but he clearly wanted to stay just to see Bronny get in the league. And that's fine. You made history, but at what cost? Was it really worth it? Because is he really even going to be in the league when you leave? And ain't you on your way out? Like, how many more years can you play at this level? How many more can we sacrifice? We gave Kobe all the years we could give him in L.A. Like, them last 4 or 5 years, last 3 years. I say them last 3 years when we had niggas like Ryan Kelly and Robert Sacre on the team and shit. We had a fucking Roy Hibbert and Brandon Bass and niggas like that. That's clearly just us, and we were still giving Kobe the max contract. We did that as gratitude for the years previous, all the service you gave this team. So that's what we're doing to LeBron right now. We're giving you service and showing you appreciation for all these years you've given us. But how long do you get to ride that wave? How long do you get to just steal money? Because that's what you're doing now. Like, Kobe got to a point where he went, I remember Charles Barkley said in an interview, he was like, when I started averaging 18 points in the league, I knew it was time for me to go. LeBron's getting close to his 18-point mark. And that's a lot for some niggas, but when you a 30-point nigga a night, that's a clear and distinct fall-off. At that point, you're forcing it. You're forcing, and it's like, what are you trying to prove at this point? Like a nigga made the post the other day said, ain't nobody gonna talk about LeBron hitting 41,000. Why the fuck would we talk about LeBron hitting 40? What the fuck does that mean that it didn't mean at 40,000? It's the same thing. Every point he scores, it's the highest ever. We don't need to keep talking about it. It's done. It is what it is. I may do sound like a hater, but I don't give a fuck. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. I don't think another ring is coming to LA while LeBron is there. I think they putting too much dip on AD's chip. I think the supporting cast is trash as fuck. I think they can't even be good with LeBron on the court because they have to play in a certain role. Like Gabe Vincent, just like who the fuck is he now? Cam Reddish don't even shoot no more. We depended on Dalton. We depended on two white boys. We depended on Dalton Connect and Austin Reeves. Like what year were you in where you can start two white boys in the NBA and think you can win? This ain't the 80s. This ain't the ABA. Nigga, you better get some niggas on that court. You better get some YNs, that's what they call it. You better get some of them niggas who don't comb their hair and shit like that. Niggas who sag their pants and shit. Niggas don't got no daddy. That's what you need if you want to win some basketball games in this league. You can't have no daddy and be a good basketball player. All right. Oh man, we back next week, man. I can't wait to see. Next week it's gonna be a hell of a week, win or lose. Win or lose for the Falcons. It's gonna be a hell of a week. Coming off the Desmond Ritter reunion. I can't wait. I'm excited. Monday Night Football, nonetheless. We're gonna be the only like Jameis say, we're gonna be the only show on TV. Jameis told them folks last week what he said. I just want God to deliver me from throwing these pick sixes. Well, Jameis sent up a prayer for Kirk Cousins too. while you in the lab, go to shoot one up for my boy, because I've been praying for the same thing too, man. But other than that, make sure y'all follow us on all podcast streaming, Odyssey app, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Make sure y'all follow the podcast on Instagram, Next2Ball podcast.com. Other than that, man, until next week, man, Will, take us out of here, baby.
Team about to go crazy in the dome too. United we stand, divided we fall, I'm telling you. The Hawks gonna go crazy too, I swear. The Braves about to get it back together, man. It's our season, everything, I swear on everything, man. Y'all ain't touching us, man. New quarterback, shout out my quarterback. Go crazy, cousins. All they talk about you, go crazy, cousins, come back. That's my cousin.